Oh, hey gang, just checking the emails here at thehappymedic.com. Coming to you live from the happy place, Justin Schorr, here at Uniform Stories with another Ask a Firefighter. This one comes from Julia Feld, and she emailed, I was just wondering, what is the best path to take in terms of college education to become a firefighter? Is there a certain program or degree I should go after, or just any advice you give? Thanks, Julia. Julia, another great question. There are fire science programs you can take. Most of them are at the technical and community colleges. These will get you prepared for the basic understanding of how fire moves through a building, the components of fire, the components of firefighting, understanding the current fire service, basic fire codes, things of that nature. But really, that's kind of falling by the wayside. What I am looking for in a firefighter candidate myself, if I was in charge of hiring, is someone who has a basic understanding of the sciences, language, writing, computers, pretty much 80% of what we're doing in the fire service, which is medical care. I need you to understand how to use a touch tablet. I need you to understand how to convey yourself in memo form, how to write letters. I need you to really have a grasp on public speaking and being able to engage with the public. I can teach you how to fight fire. I can teach you how to roll hose, how to don your gear. That stuff's real easy to do. What I don't need to take the time to do is teach you how to be a compassionate human being and someone who understands how to convey your feelings, desires, and needs in a written form and in verbal form. So get out there to the local community colleges, knock out the basic stuff. You're going to need to go back to school for English, for composition, for psychology, for basic biology. Really just get a good handle on the basic stuff. You can go back to the community college and get an associate's degree. A lot of departments are almost requiring that as a minimum. I'm going to expect you to get your EMT certification before you come and apply for my fire department. A lot of departments require that. Some require that you be a paramedic. Now, before you do that, I want you to understand that going to paramedic school is a very large investment, both personally and monetarily. You're going to spend a lot of money to get a license to take care of people. And the last thing I need you to be doing is getting that license just so you can get on the fire department, put on some turnouts, and then say, oh, I'm just, I got my license to get on with the fire department. I need paramedics who want to be paramedics. So if you get into EMT school and it's maybe not your thing, maybe the fire service isn't for you. More and more the fire department's mission is EMS these days. You should know that ahead of time before you get in. You can also go for a bachelor's in emergency medical services. They do exist. In fact, we're using the happy place for storage here as of late. There's mine. There's my piece of paper, my bachelor's in EMS. You notice it does not have my grade point average or where I graduated in my class, just that I finished. You really do need to get out there and get an education, and it's going to depend on where you see yourself. For example, if you don't get hired with the fire department, or even worse, if you do get hired and then you're injured and can't work, and you have to take an early disability retirement, what are you going to do then? If all you have is an associate's in fire science and you can't be a firefighter, you're kind of stuck. My education with EMS, my bachelor's degree, allows me to become a clinical care coordinator, a systems manager, or an educator, should I not be able to work in the field. So I've got some of that stuff working in the background for me. Kind of my plan B, as my dad used to call it when I went to college. I tried business. Didn't work for me. I tried architecture. Cool, but you have to be an artist. I floundered around a long time before I found that bachelor's program in my EMT intermediate class that really got me fired up and wanted me to become a better caregiver and a better firefighter. So Julia, I hope that answers your question. Get through that catalog at the local community college. See what classes you can start taking now to put together an AA, or if you find a great bachelor's program nearby that works for you, give that a go. What I really want to see in your college classes is that you were able to become a good student, learn well, apply what you were taught, and pass a test. That's really what it is, because what is Fire Academy other than being taught something, studying it, and being able to pass the test? You need to have that drive, but you need the skills to be able to learn the material. And coming in with a piece of paper on a wall or on a frame in a storage shed, happy place, doesn't mean a lot, but what it represents is that I was able to put my nose to the grindstone, like I said, for 4 years, get it done, and do well in classes that make me a better caregiver. So Julia, I hope that answers your question. If you've got a question, send it to me, thehappymedic@gmail.com, or drop it down here in the comments at Ask a Firefighter. Until next time, this is Justin Schorr signing off.